and welcome to Sport This Morning. I'm Cecilia Amogbe.
It's great to have you join us again. I'm Taya Salam.
All right, let's start off with the channel's International Kids Cup Season 11 and the games kicked off today. All the schools representing different states and, of course, Africa are in Lagos, and games get underway today at the Agege Stadium.
Oh, can't wait for kickoff.
Okay, all right, also on the program, we'll talk about this one. Caterpillars, they've sealed a place in the playoff spot in the Nigeria Professional Football League. For Pillars, it's a good one for them. All they needed to do was to beat Delta Force 3-0, and they got their target this season.
Congratulations to Kano Pillars as well, joining the likes of Aqua United and Rangers International in the Super Six. Also on the show, let's go to the NBA now, where the Golden State Warriors have swept the Portland Trail Blazers to advance to the NBA Finals for the 5th straight time.
Absolutely, that's the way it is. And for them, they become the second team in history after Boston Celtics did that far back in 1996 or
1957.
Wow,
57.
that's a long time ago.
Right.
But they are there, and Steve Kerr doesn't want anyone to underrate this because this is historic for the team. Back-to-back champions, gunning for a third one. We'll see if they can do that. They will await the winner between the Bucks.
Are you going to bet against them? Are you going to bet against the Golden State Warriors?
Because if
don't
you're
even
having
waste your money.
Key players right now that were with them, all through the season, I'm talking about DeMarcus Cousins, Andre Iguodala, and of course Kevin Durant. They didn't play this game. None of them. We know K. Durant and of course DeMarcus Cousins have been out for a while. But for Andre Iguodala, he was instrumental in Game 2. He got injured and he left, and he didn't even play this game. So at the end of the day, you have Steph Curry, Draymond Green, both of them having a triple-double in this game.
Fantastic result for. It's a bit underwhelming for a lot of us that wanted to see a competitive series and wanted to see it go down to probably Game 6 or Game 7, but it wasn't meant to be. The Golden State Warriors absolutely showing class, winning Game 4. That's the confirmation of the result again, 119-117. It was a very, very competitive game, went into overtime, and the Golden State Warriors took care of business in that particular one. Still already said it's 2 triple doubles coming from the same teammates, Steph Curry and Draymond Green. Cecilia is done and dusted. And I remember before Game 4, Draymond Green was talking about how they intended to, handle business as soon as possible so they can get enough time to rest. They can get and give the likes of Kevin Durant and DeMarcus Cousins and Andre Iguodala enough time to heal and probably return for the NBA playoff for the finals.
Really needed, right?
Yeah, of course they are. Of course
I think
they are needed.
The Warriors are better without those two guys. Because Steph Curry, just imagine him for the 5th straight game now. He's having
don't even go
30
there.
more points.
Yes,
right?
fantastic.
And he didn't do that beginning of the playoffs. We didn't see that from him. But right now, he's just stepping up and playing well. So I think maybe the guys are actually cool without Kevin Durant coming.
Of course, they have coped very well, and that's what I expected. Remember when we talked about how KD was going to be missing? I said the Golden State Warriors just need to revert to how they used to play before KD came into town. And that's exactly what they've done. Fantastic ball movement. And Steph Curry's found his shot once again, and it was unstoppable in this particular series. And but I'm not going to go into all that. They're better without KD. It doesn't make. Forget all that. That's Steph Curry for you. The damage he's been able to do against the Portland Trail Blazers in this particular series, the Western Conference Finals. It's the finals, Western Conference. 36 points in Game 1, 37 in Game 2, 36 in Game 3, and 37 in Game 4 just early this morning. A total of 146 points are coming from the baby-faced assistant. But we all know Steph is one of the greatest shooters of all time, if not the greatest. So this output, offensive output coming from him, not a surprise to me at all. Of course, a top performer, he has to be a part of it, of course. So a triple-double on the night, 37, 13, and 11, closely followed by this guy that doesn't get a lot of accolades. He doesn't get a lot of accolades. Everyone is always focusing on Steph and KD and Klay Thompson, but this guy for me was X factor in this particular
That's what you
series.
need to do to be on the score sheet. Just put up the numbers, fill the stats, have your steals and your blocks and everything. Then you do that.
I mean, incredible.
You didn't do justice to him. He has some blocks and steals, and I should have added it.
I should have done that, but it's a triple-double. That's what we're trying to emphasize. Draymond Green, for me, was the X factor. Without him, probably we'll be seeing a game 5 or game 6. So take about wherever you are, Draymond. He's an emotional leader for this Golden State Warriors side. And let's pay a thought for one person on the part of Portland, Myers Leonard, a power forward that was coming to the series. Is at a very decent time as well, 30 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. Unfortunately, Cecilia is the end of the road for our guy.
Alfaro Camino.
Alfaro Camino had a series to forget. I don't know what's happened to him.
A sweep. I think, when you're playing against the Golden State Warriors, who understands that they don't have the full capacity of their players, so the big boys had to step up, and that's exactly what they did. There was this criticism coming in the way of Steph Curry and, of course, Klay Thompson and everyone talking about the fact that they're leaving everything for Kevin Durant to do, especially in Game 1. But without Kevin Durant, they proved that, look, with or without him, they can definitely pull off a stunt, and that's what they did. So you wouldn't really. I think Portland were definitely no match for the Golden State Warriors. It was because of the way they played against Houston Rockets. Everyone was thinking just maybe they can get one game out of them, and it just wasn't to be.
Yeah, I mean, let's put it this way. I mean, the Portland Trail Blazers are a very talented side as well. So remember, I highlighted their backcourt of C.J. McCollum and Damian Lillard. Both. Yeah, they just didn't have enough in the tank to beat the Golden State Warriors playing the best Warriors basketball like we used to know before KD came into town. Not a surprise to me. I mean, fantastic ball movement and all that. So not a surprise to me. I thought the Warriors are into the 5th straight NBA Finals. And like I said, we'll wait for who wins the other matchup. That's in the Eastern Conference between the Toronto Raptors and the Milwaukee Bucks. That series right now is 2-1 in favor of Milwaukee. Game 4 is going to be on Tuesday night. We'll see if the Toronto Raptors can even level that series. Let's move on from basketball now. Let's go and talk about golf. We're still, talking about Brooks Koepka, world #1 golfer. Yes, starting to get a lot of comparisons now to Tiger Woods, and you can understand why.
Got a long way to go. He's just got 4.
Yeah, I'm not talking of in terms of the numbers. I'm talking of in terms of the way we've not seen a golfer dominate golf like this since Tiger Woods.
Opening round and
since
finishing.
Tiger Woods. So you can understand where that comparison is coming from. Of course, like I said, it's got a long way to go to catch up with Tiger. But with the way he's playing right now and with his form in the majors, this guy looks to me like he might be dominating for a long time to come. And he's still very young. I mean, relatively young for a golfer. He's 29. So he's not even gotten to his peak years yet. And you can understand why there's so much euphoria about this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you check, he's going to go into the U.S. Open right now, just trying to equal what Phil Mickelson has done. He's still a far shot from Tiger Woods, as we mentioned earlier. But then everyone has been saying that he's the perfect golf machine we have right now.
Did you use the word machine?
That's the only way to describe him, because I felt it was going to bundle it up, because you can't be that perfect. There was something he said going into this PGA Championship. He talked about the fact that, look, I mean, majors are the easiest thing to win. All you have to do, be brave. He talked about power, precision, and perfection. Then patience also. And he got all 3. By the end of the day, he was almost blowing it. He was losing the patience. But somehow that precision came back.
Survived.
And, of course, he won by
Just
use the word limp across the line. But
then got across the line. It's not easy winning back-to-back majors. After doing it in the U.S. Open, you're now going to do the U.S. PGA Championship as well. So it's remarkable what he's done. Let's not take any credits away from him. Of course, we need to give credit to DJ for pushing him all the way. At Bethpage Black. So congratulations once again to Brooks Koepka. And what's he saying?
His reaction a whole lot. He's talking about how he almost had a meltdown, but somehow he got the patience to really stay put, and he got the victory he really wanted.
It's incredible. I don't think I even thought I was going to do it that fast. I don't think anybody did. And to be standing here today with 4 majors it's mind-blowing. Today was definitely the most satisfying out of all of them for how stressful that round was, how stressful DJ made that. That was probably definitely, I know for a fact that was the most excited I've ever been in ever in my life right there on 18. I felt like I was playing good. I just made mistakes at the wrong time. This golf course, that whole stretch from 7 to 13, you got to hit good drives. I put it in the rough. You're gonna have a lot of short par looks. I mean, I challenge anybody to go play this golf course in 15 to 20 mile an hour winds and see what they shoot. DJ played a hell of a round. That was pretty good. This golf course is, it'll test you for sure.
All right, that's him right there. The golf course is one of the most difficult, but somehow he was able to navigate it easily.
Exactly.
While the likes of Tiger Woods did not even make the cut.
What a disappointment that was.
I mean, on Friday when the lad wasn't making the cut.
But let's not talk about Tiger.
Okay, let's let me.
But for this guy, though, I mean, it shows how dominant has been. He's won 3 of the last 5 majors. I mean, 3 of the last 5. That's majors. Remarkable. So 4 in less than 2 years.
Right. He's a late bloomer, but then he's actually taking care of that.
And to think, as an amateur, he wasn't a force to reckon with at all.
Even now, he's struggling with everybody because Johnson's name was actually, DJ's name was actually the one that was on the lips of everyone, especially in the final round. They were chanting his name and all that. I think that really got to him, and he decided to prove everyone wrong. He's getting it, and he got it.
It shows character there as well. So despite the fact that the fans, the gallery was, in favor and chanting for DJ.
I'm not surprised it's New York.
All right then. So we'll see. Continue to monitor Brooks Koepka. Of course, the next major is the U.S. Open, and is overwhelming favorites to win that one again and retain this title. Let's talk about the Channel's International Kids Cup now. Season 11, it's upon us. It's going to kick off today. All the schools are in town. Cecilia, I'm excited. It's a shame I won't be able to watch any of the group games because I have to be working here. We see pictures coming from the draw ceremony that was done yesterday. I'm going to miss it, but I'm not going to miss the final.
You will miss the final.
May 27th.
Are you telling me right now?
I'm telling you right now, so you know. I mean, look at the kids. Look at all of them, just, waiting and, seeing who they're going to play in the group stage. And I imagine a lot of these guys are looking forward to playing in the final itself. And it's going to be very exciting. There's no doubt about it. Cecilia, I can't wait for it to start.
Can't wait for it to start. All the schools around from Benin and, of course, from Ghana, they are all there for the season 11 of the Channel's International Kids Cup. Let's take a look at this report, how it all went down on Monday.
We got the confirmation that the fun and excitement is back when the future stars arrived at their camp venue. On and off the pitch, there's never a dull moment with these kids. In this room, participating schools and members of the press are waiting patiently for the draw ceremony.
We have always emphasized that please, it's not only the talent and the skills that you have that will support you tomorrow. We are embarking and supporting you to stay in school so that you'll be able to manage yourself in the near future.
The championship proper, our venue is Agege Stadium. Our venue is Agege Stadium. This stadium is under renovation and is not ready. And we are going to have 2 fields, like we always do, to have. But for now, some teams have been seeded. For your school?
Please. Let me have that. Okay.
teaching.
C4.
The draw placed 4 teams in 4 groups. The top 2 will advance to the quarterfinals. As the draw concluded, the jerseys for season 11 is unveiled. Football action will begin on Tuesday at the Agege Stadium.
Absolutely wonderful report. There was also the unveiling of the jerseys and all that. So it's quite beautiful. All the kids were kitted for the event.
Of course, they have to be properly kitted. I mean, it's at this very stage, and you need to start doing all those things because we never had the opportunity to do we played with our boots and shin guards and while growing up. So fantastic opportunity for everyone, all the kids that are coming for season 11 of the channel's International Kids Cup. Defending champions are not here. LGA Primary School from Kwara. They've not made it down, but there's another team from Kwara here. They will be hoping to retain the title for the state.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at the schools right now. The schools that are here in different groups, starting with Group A. There you have it. African Church Agbado. Okay, African Church Agbado.
Okeodo. All right.
Ami Cantonment School from Kuntagora, that's in Niger State. Holy Savior School, Modakeke in Osun State. Right. They are also here. Adetunji Primary School from Ilorin, Kwara State. So that's the school representing Kwara State this time around. So LGA, they are not here. Sanfran Primary School, Ibutemeta in Lagos are here in Group B. Egagwari Primary School from Benin City, Edo State. Tal Model Primary School, Wamba, Nasarawa State are also here. Model Primary School, Yenogwa, Bayelsa State also here. Group C. Yeah,
Group C of a former municipal that's from Ghana. That's international school. Interesting. And Saradin School from Ijebu-Ode, Ogun State. They're also here. Bachman Model School from River State. You also have Sheikh Abubakar Gumi School from Kaduna State as well. While in Group D, you have a school from Benin Republic, Ekole Evio from Benin Republic. You're welcome as well to Lagos Nursery Primary School from Agbo, Delta State. They also,
Unaga Primary School from
Ebonyi, Holy Trinity from
Ado-Ekiti State. They are also here too. And games begins today at the Agege Stadium. That's the venue they're using. So if you're around that area, just go and support the schools. We can take a look at some of the fixtures for today. Starting with day 1 fixtures for today in Group A, where you have African Church Primary School from Lagos State and Ami Cantonment. They are in action. Holy Savior and Adetunji, they are also in action today. And flip over to Group B, match day 1. You have San Francisco from Lagos and Egagwari School from Edo State. Tal and Modern Primary School are also in action today in Group B. That's the fixtures for day 1. So it's going to be a big one. Then there's Group C, a 4-man school and Asaurundi are also in action. Bahan from Otakot and Sheikh Abubakar Gumi, they're also one of the schools playing today. I'm moving over to Group D now. These are the actions, Eko from Benin Republic. Managa also in action. Nosere from Delta State and Holy Trinity, they will also be in action today at the Agege Stadium. That's what it's looking like for day 1. So it's a rush for these kids. One school is ending, another one continuing and all that. And the top 2 will get into the quarterfinals. Then the semifinals, and of course the finals is going to be on Sunday. That's Children's National Day.
Interesting. Very interesting to see how it all pans out today, because just like any other football tournaments out there, you don't want to lose your first game. Right, so it's always important to start on the winning note, and so a lot of these teams will be looking to do just that, 3 points on the first day, and that reduces any kind of pressure going into the second game. And like I said, it's just 16 schools, so we're going straight to the quarters and semis and final, and it's going to be very exciting. I'm staying neutral.
So your heart was broken.
So this time around, I'm just going to stay neutral. I'm going to enjoy all the action. We're going to see incredible goals as well, too.
Absolutely. We saw that, the preliminaries in Lagos and all that. Remember African Church Primary School? You still have Hussein, right?
That was the top scorer.
So that's the top scorer right now. So he's in here.
I want to see how he's going to do against the defenses from all across the country and from Ghana and Benin Republic. If he can score goals against them again, then it tells you he's a true talent.
Absolutely. MVP, rooting for him already. Let's do for a break now. When we come back, we should also be talking more sports, especially those teams that qualified for the Super Six in the Nigeria Professional Football League.